You kick off your shoes, drop your keys in the bowl by the door. Laugh about how late it is as you pull me across the floor. That old record spinning, soft crackle under every line. You're tracing circles on my shoulder like we've got too much time. Let's stay all night, out of time. Let the dark draw the blinds on the sky. Every clock on the wall can't keep ticking, that's fine. 'Cause your heartbeat's the only thing keeping track of mine. Let's stay all night out of time. Your head on my chest, curtains breathing in the summer air. The city's fading to a hush, but we're still tangled in this chair. You say you should be going, then your fingers find my hand. We smile like two conspirators, ignoring every plan. Let's stay all night, out of time. Let the dark draw the blinds on the sky. Every clock on the wall, keep it ticking, that's fine. 'Cause your heartbeat's the only thing keeping track of mine. Let's stay all night out of time. Maybe in the morning we'll count the hours we stole. But right now, love, I swear, the night just doesn't get old. So let's stay all night, out of time. Let the dawn have the rest of our lives. Every clock on the wall can't keep ticking, that's fine. 'Cause your heartbeat's the only thing keeping track of mine. Let's stay all night out of time. Your cup on the table, footprints still there. Dust in the daylight, turning in the air. You left in a whisper, door barely closed. Silence grew taller in the space you chose. This is the afterglow, love like an echo on old stone. Warmth on my hands from a fire gone cold. I still see a shadow in the smoke. This is the afterglow, soft as the color of letting go. I talk to the windows, they answer with rain. Tiny constellations running down the pane. Your name in a half thought catches my breath. Cold around the edges of the heaviness. This is the afterglow, love like an echo on old stone. Warmth on my hands from a fire gone cold. I still see a shadow in the smoke. This is the afterglow, soft as the color of letting go. If I walk away slowly, will the room stay the same? like the first winter snow. Will there still be an outline of the heat we used to know? This is the afterglow, love like an echo on old stone, warmth on my hands from a fire gone cold. I still see a shadow in the smoke. This is the afterglow, soft as the color of letting go. You fade in the hallway, footsteps in reverse, a breath on my shoulder, then the weight of the words. One note in the darkness, hanging and gone. Light on the ceiling long after dawn. You were just a name passed around at someone's party. Coffee cup, a crooked smile, your jacket on the back of my chair. You drove me home that night, windows down in quiet traffic. I laughed it off, I locked it up, swore there wasn't anything there. I fell before I knew you, somewhere between nice to meet you and the way you said my name like it was old. I slipped before I saw it, heart already started running through a door I didn't know would hold. I fell before I knew you, now every truth I speak is you. You were just a plan, dinner after long, dull hours, cheap red wine and shared dessert. Your story spilling out on the table. You asked about my scars like they were constellations, tracing every mark with your eyes, calling them beautiful, unbreakable. I fell before I knew you, long before I ever told you, in the quiet where my doubts all used to live. You stayed and never hurried, turned my panic into steady, gave my trembling hands somewhere they could rest. I fell before I knew you, now every truth I speak is you. How long was I falling, counting backwards through the days? Every almost, every maybe, every glance I looked away. You were there in all the empty, filling spaces I outgrew. I thought I was just learning, I was already choosing you. I fell before I knew you, somewhere between how was your day and the way you listened to every word I said. I slipped before I saw it, love was already honest, growing in the corners of the things we never planned. I fell before I knew you, and now my future sounds like you. So if you ever start to wonder when this feeling first began, it was there before the first hello, it was there before we ever held hands. I fell fall before I knew you, and I'd fall again. I'd fall again. You're the coat on the back of my chair. Save my place when the night turned cold. Quiet laugh in the crook of my shoulder. Suddenly I'm not alone. I find solace in your shadow, where the world falls soft and slow. Every worry fades, just staying in the quiet of your glow. Hold my heart the way you're holding every promise that we know. I find solace in your shadow. I won't ever let it go. You trace roads on the back of my hand, little maps only we understand. All the storms I was sure I'd outrun feel so small when the day is done. I find solace in your shadow, where the world falls soft and slow. Every worry fades, just staying in the quiet of your glow. Hold my heart the way you're holding every promise that we know. I find solace in your shadow. I won't ever let it go. Bare feet on the balcony, your hand finding mine and staying. City hum turning into hush, every breath a quiet saying. You spin me in your oversized shirt, laugh under your breath and listen. Street below a river of sparks, up here every star has risen. We are skies slow dancing in a world that holds its breath. All those unseen windows framing us like a silhouette. If the night is watching, let it memorize our sway. We are skies slow dancing till the dark folds into day. My cheek on your shoulder blade, heartbeats trading soft confessions, moonlight painting silver rings round the shadows of our questions. You trace constellations on my back, name them after summer secrets. Time moves like a drifting tide, touching us, then letting keep it. We are skies slow dancing in a world that holds its breath. All those unseen windows framing us like a silhouette. If the night is watching, let it memorize our sway. We are skies slow dancing till the dark folds into day. If this is only for tonight, let every second linger, lean in. Let every simple sway carry more than what we're meaning. If tomorrow feels too far, hold me closer to this moment. Let the universe lean in just to see how love is spoken. We are skies slow dancing in a world that holds its breath. All those unseen windows framing us like a silhouette. If the night is watching, let it memorize our sway. We are skies slow dancing till the dark falls into day. Your coat on the chair, coffee ring on the table, dust in the sun, spinning slow in the air. Half-written note, folded twice in your handwriting. I read the same 3 lines like I could change what they say. You were always a tide in my voice, coming in, pulling out, leaving sold on a choice. Every word that I saved, every silence I kept, still leans toward you. I reach through a room that is already gone, call your name to an echo that's already done. If I stand in this light, if I don't make a sound, will you come back around? Keys by the door, I don't move them, I don't answer. Let the phone glow blue, fade again on its own. Outside it rains on the plans that we made last winter. I press my forehead to the same cold window pane. You were always a tide in my reach in my heart to let go. But every small shimmer in the corner of my sight is you, turning back for a moment in the night. You were always a tide in my voice, coming in, pulling out, leaving salt on the choice. Every word that I say, every silence I cast still leans toward you. I reach through a room that is already gone, call your name to an echo that's already done. If I stand in this light, if I don't make a sound, will you come back around? Will you come back around? Soft moon, low light, teacup, half white. Conversation drifting thin as smoke. Gloves in my lap, unspoken jokes. Your profile framed in amber glass. Time slows down, lets me pass. The band is barely touching air. You tilt your head, I feel you stare. I look up once, the world stands still. Some quiet spell, some tender thrill. Quiet spell across the room. Every crowded corner falls out of view. In your eyes, I'm brand new. Quiet spell, and I fall into you. Your laugh arrives a second late. It brushes past my fragile state. My name is floating on your tongue. I hear it, though you haven't sung. A strand of hair you tuck away. That tiny gesture lights my day. I smooth my dress, forget my lines, lost in folds of borrowed time. Quiet spell across the room. Every crowded corner falls out of view. In your eyes, I'm brand new. Quiet spell, and I fall into you. Maybe it's foolish, maybe it's right to build a life on one small night. But my heart is already learning your tune. From one soft glance across this room. Quiet spell across the room. Every crowded corner falls out of view. In your eyes, music fading, voices boom. I linger in that stolen room. Carry home the loop you gave, pressed like a rose. I'll keep it safe. Saved. Half-drunk coffee on the table, your book open on the floor. Sun slipped off the kitchen counter. We never watched the clock at all. You trace cities on my shoulder, spoken fragments half asleep. Said you loved the way time stumbled every time you looked at me. We lost hours in those little stolen spaces, in the quiet where your hand found mine. We lost hours and I swear I still can taste them, like the first sip of a borrowed life. If I could count them, I would let them go, but they stay in the hours we lost. Late night driving your old sedan, headlights humming down our street. Rain kept dancing on the windshield. You kept staring over at me. Red light holding us together, like you knew we weren't ready yet. You said, promise me you'll remember every second we forget. We lost hours in those little stolen spaces, all the laughter spilling past midnight. We lost hours, now my heart still retraces every shadow of your porch light. If I could count them, I would let them go, but they stay in the hours we lost. How did we fit whole lifetimes between a Tuesday and a song? Now the days are neat and numbered, but the evenings feel too long. I still talk to empty corners where your stories used to start. All that time we let fall sideways, lives pressed in my heart. We lost hours in those little stolen spaces, on the staircase in the hallway glow. We lost hours and my memory still chases every yesterday that won't grow. If I could count them, I would let them go, but they stay They stay in the hours we lost. One glass on the table, lip print fading at the rim, chairs turned toward the silence, like they're waiting to be filled again. My coat on the back of a bar stool, your shadow still stuck on the wall. The air tastes a little like yesterday, and something I can't name at all. This is the last note in the dark, hanging on the velvet air, soft and small, it breaks my heart how it goes and no one's there. I let it fall, I let it go into the quiet of this room. The last note in the dark is making peace with losing you. Cellus folded in my pocket, ink blurred where your name once lived. I hum the line you used to steal, then let it slip through my lips. Dust floating slow in the stage lights, like the song never quite left the floor. hear the floorboards sigh, then nothing and nothing more. This is the last note in the dark, hanging on the velvet air. Soft and small, it breaks my heart, how it goes and no one's there. I let it fall, I let it go into the quiet of this room. The last note in the dark is making peace with losing you. I used to chase every echo, afraid of the end of the line. Now I just sit with the afterglow, letting the silence be mine. This is the last note in the dark, hanging on the velvet air. Soft and small, it breaks my heart, how it goes and no one's there. I let it fall, I let it go into the quiet of this room. The last note in the dark is how I learned to live without you. Tracing quiet patterns in the dark, when your name fell from the sky like a spark. Every little wish I buried out of fear lifted when you drew near. Tell me how we met in the middle of a lifetime, right between the wrong time and the right time. Starlight, starlight, calling out my name, pulling both our orbits into flame. Every life I'd live, I'd find you just the same. I was always on my way to the night you finally came. Like starlight, everything I prayed, turns out fate was writing us in space. Even when we fell in perfect place. I was always on my way. Starlight was your I remember every shimmer on your face, street lamps turning into galaxies of grace. Every life you tried to hide but couldn't keep, branded on the back of sleep. How did every road bend exactly to your doorway? Every scattered yesterday lean toward today. I I'd find you just the same. I was always on my way to the night you finally came. Starlight, starlight, everything I prayed, turns out fate was writing us in space. And when we fell in perfect place. I was always on my way. Starlight was your name. Soft glow, quiet room, you're breathing. Every distant lifetime folded into here. If the heavens ever call me back again, I'll follow every trace to where your light begins. Table by the window, 2 chipped cups, 1 spoon. Your laugh blurs the edges of this ticking room. Candles leaning sideways, wax on your wrist. You steal my watch hand, high time in a kiss. Let the hours fall, I don't want them back. Spin until the morning forgets us. Every turn we take shakes the night off track. Spin until the morning forgets us. If the sun peeks in, let it see us still, breathing in a promise we can't quite feel. Dancing through the dark till the dawn stands still. Spin until the morning forgets us. Shoes kicked in the corner, bare feet on the floor. Your hair brushing velvet curtains, walls my jaw. You hum a tune from nowhere, I swear I know each note like letters I once wrote you and never thought I'd post. Let the hours fall, I don't want them back. Spin until the morning forgets us. Every turn we take shakes the night off track. Spin until the morning forgets us. If the sun peeks in, let it see us still, breathing in a promise we can't quite feel. Dancing through the dark till the dawn stands still. Spin until the morning forgets us. Clock on the mantle is covering its face. Shadows on plaster are keeping our pace. If this is borrowed, then let the world lend. One more slow circle, we'll pay it back at the end. Let the hours fall, I don't want them back. Spin until the morning forgets us. Every turn we take shakes the night off track. Spin until the morning forgets us. If the sun peeks in, let it see us still, breathing in a promise we can't quite feel. Dancing through the dark till the dawn stands still. Spin until the morning forgets us. Forget us, forget us. Spin until the morning forgets us. Your cup still on the table, lipstick on the rim, chair turned at an angle, like you'll walk back in. The clock forgets to matter, dust dances in the noon. I hear you in the doorway, saying you'll be home soon. You're an echo in an empty room, calling my name and drifting, half a word then only air, like curtains slowly lifting. I reach out to where you were, catch your shadow, lose your tune. You're an echo in an empty room, an echo in an empty room. Your laugh in the glassware shivers when I breathe. Your name in the quiet, threaded through the weave. I talk into the silence, ask how was your day. Swear I hear an answer hanging where you used to stay. You're an echo in an empty room, calling my name and drifting, half a word then only air, like curtains slowly lifting. I reach out to where you were, catch your shadow, lose your tune. You're an echo in an empty room, an echo in an empty room. If I close my eyes, you're closer, warmth against my cheek. Open them, it's only wallpaper, faded blue, a little weak. So I leave the lamp here burning, soft and low for you, in case your voice comes wandering like it always used to do. You're an echo in an empty room, calling my name and drifting, half a word then only air, like curtains slowly lifting. I reach out to where you were, nothing there but floating perfume. You're an echo in an empty room, an echo in an empty room. Stay, just stay for a moment in the corner of this gloom, till you fade into the humming, just an echo in an empty room. The band packed up an hour ago, but the candle's still lean in the glass. Your shoes are dangling from your hand, my heart is hanging on the last slow dance. Your shadow leans across my coat, on the chair we never used. I trace the dust inside your laugh, as the room forgets we're here. We're the last two dancers in an empty hall, holding on too softly to be heard at all. Every turn we're stealing one more borrowed breath of evening. If this is all we ever are, let it be. This this falling star suspended on an endless ballroom floor. The clock above the exit sighs, but the numbers blur behind your hair. Your collar smells like winter rain, and a chance I waited all my life to wear. Your cheek against my quiet cheek, I can hear the years we haven't lived, floating somewhere past the curtains, like a song that never ends. We're the last two dancers in an empty hall, holding on too softly to be heard at all. Every turn we're stealing one more borrowed breath of evening. If this is all we ever are, let it be this falling star suspended on an endless ballroom floor. Do you feel the room grow smaller? Do you feel the world grow kind? Every echo, every corner fades until it's only you and I. We're the last two dancers in an empty hall, holding on too softly to be heard at all. Every turn we're stealing one more borrowed breath of evening. If this is all we ever are, let it be this falling star, caught forever in your arms, suspended on an endless ballroom. You were just a shadow at the corner table, smoke and laughter swirling through the room. Then the band slipped into something gentle, and the world fell softly out of tune. Your eyes found mine across the clinking glasses, like you'd heard my heart before my name. Every note between us leaned in closer. Nothing in my life felt quite the same. Spellbound in your arms while the night drifts by, every quiet chord pulls our hearts in time, in this tender trance where the old songs start. Two strangers sway, sharing the same heart. Your hand on my back, just a whisper of pressure. I could feel the music in your palms. You were breathing in the rise and the falling, like the melody was all we owned. We moved through the crowd like a slow confession, every step a promise left unspoken. As the strings came sliding through the twilight, all the careful distance came undone. Spellbound in your arms while the night drifts by. Every quiet chord pulls our hearts in time. In this tender trance where the old songs start, two strangers swaying, sharing the same heart. When the final verse is over and the tables start to clear, I will hear you in the silence like a song still in my ear. If tomorrow feels uncertain and the daylight feels too bright, hold me where the music lingers. Keep us in this velvet night. Spellbound in your arms while the night drifts by. Every quiet chord pulls our hearts in time. Let this gentle dream never fall apart. Two souls forever, sharing the same heart. You left in the middle of a sentence, teacup cooling in your favorite chair, your sweater still asleep on the armrest, like it was keeping your place there. I trace every ring on the table where your laughter used to spill like wine. Time keeps folding into small, sharp corners. I keep living in your outline. If not this life, then another. I'll find you again, my lover, where the clocks forget to count, where the roads all went together. If not this sky, then the next one. I will know you by your breath. Love, every ending that we go through is just a hallway back to you. Our photos fade at different edges. Your smile vanishes before mine. I talk to the dust on the windows, ask it where you went that time. Some nights I feel a hand on my shoulder, turn around and there is only air. Still I set a second plate at the table, just in case you're standing there. If not this life, then another. I'll find you again, my lover, where the clocks forget to count, where the roads all went together. If not this sky, then the next one. I will know you by your breath. Love, every name that I outgrow through leads me closer back to you. If I come back as a stranger on your morning train, will your heart start searching for my name? If you return as a child with my mother's eyes, will I recognize that echo when you cry? So take this heart, let it break, let it scatter into every future street we cross. I'll walk them all with empty hands, still reaching for our lost. If not this life, then another. I'll find you again, my lover, where the clocks forget to count, where the roads all went together. If not this sky, then the next one. I will know you by your breath. Love, every lifetime that we fall through is just a long way back. A long way back to velvet hush on the window glass. Streetcars yawn as the hours pass. I fold the dark like a borrowed coat. Your name curls in my throat. So I can fight in the quiet tonight. Tell my secrets to the sliver of light. Let the sky keep every story I hide. While the world turns, I just lay here inside. Confide in the quiet of the night. Teacup steam draws a faded frame. Old film reels spool your almost name. Shadows dance on the bedroom wall. Every flicker feels like a call. So I confide in the quiet tonight. Tell my secrets to the sliver of light. Let the sky keep every story I hide. While the world turns, I just lay here inside. Confide in the quiet of the night. If you were here, would I dare to speak, or trace the truth on your shoulder, cheek by cheek, until you come or you fade from view? I turn to the dark and I talk like it's you. So I confide in the quiet tonight. Tell my secrets to the sliver of light. Let the sky keep every story I hide. While the world turns, I just lay here inside. Confide in the quiet of the night. Your coat on a chair, tea growing cold, dust in the window, catching traces of gold. The crack in your laughter, the way you lean in the silence, like it knew what we mean. I still hear your footsteps, soft along the floor. Every quiet evening pauses at that door. We were almost always, we were nearly forever. Two hands reaching in the dark, learning how to hold the weather. I still taste that Sunday sky on your borrowed overcoat. Love was never quite a promise, just a breath when we were almost. The book you were reading, folded at June. Your shadow keeps swinging in the late afternoon. Your name on a postcard, written never sent. Words pressed together like they feared what they meant. Time keeps its distance, but drifts through this room. Every faded picture wears a bloom of you. We were almost always, we were nearly forever. Two hearts leaning into rain, trying not to break together. I still taste that Sunday sky on your borrowed overcoat. Love was never quite a promise, just a breath when we were almost. Maybe in another life we learned to stay, leave our coffee on the table, let the years decay. But in this quiet evening, all I can do is light one small moment and sit inside you. We were almost always, we were nearly forever. Your head resting on my name, like a fragile little shelter. Still taste that Sunday sky on your borrowed overcoat. Love was never quite a promise, just a breath. Just that trembling, tender breath when we were almost. Old film flicker on the wall, dust in the air like falling stars. Your sweater hanging on the chair, coffee gone cold between our palms. We talk in circles, tracing names on fogged up glass and window frames. Your laugh still lives in every room, like summer light in late October gloom. dance on memory, slow and slide, bare feet on the kitchen tile at midnight. Stay with me in the forever night, where clocks get tired and lose their fight. Let the sky forget to turn us toward the dawn.